everyone, and welcome back to Math with Miss K. And today we are going to go over box plots. Box plots. Now, a box plot is a visual representation of a 5-number summary of a data set. So we're going to take 5 numbers from a data set and we're going to use them to help plot a box plot. Now, looking at a box plot, it helps us determine a couple things. First of all, it'll help us determine the median. It'll help us determine our different quartiles, our minimum and maximum, and it helps us look at spread. So a box plot is really important to help us see spread, outliers, minimum, maximum, all of that fun stuff. Okay? And we're going to use that using a 5-number summary. Now, I pulled up the information that we used for interquartile range because actually our 5 numbers are already here. Okay? So for our 5-number summary, we want, as the name of it says, we want 5 numbers. We want the minimum, lower quartile or Q1, median, upper quartile or Q3, and maximum. We want minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. Okay? So, in this example here that we used, we already identified all 5 of these numbers. Our minimum was 1. Our Q1 is 5. Our median is 10. Our Q3 is 15. And our maximum is 17. Once we have these 5 numbers, a box plot is really, really easy to construct. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a number line and I'm going to go ahead and plot 0 to 20. Because since our minimum is 1 and our maximum is 17, I want to go ahead and make sure that I can include all of those numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my number line, and I'm going to go ahead and put the numbers 1 through 20 on here, like so. Now my box plot is going to actually be residing above this number line, okay? And the reason it's called a box plot is I'm literally going to draw a box. So I'm going to put 3 lines. The first line is going to go at Q1 at 5. So I'm going to find 5 on my number line, and I'm just going to draw a line down at 5. Next is going to be my median at 10. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line at 10 for my median. And last but not least, my Q3 at 15. So I'm going to find 15 on my number line, and I'm going to draw a line down. So now that I have these 3 lines, I'm going to connect them across to make a box that looks like it's been cut in the middle by the median. So there's that box in our box plot. And you might be wondering, Miss K, why did we need the median or the minimum and maximum if we already have our box? Well, a lot of people actually call this a box and whisker plot, not just a box plot. And the reason that we call it a box and whisker plot is our minimum and maximum are actually going to be the whiskers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw either a dot or a very small line at my minimum, and a dot or a very small line at my maximum, and I'm going to connect them with horizontal lines to the box. So my minimum is at 1, so I'm going to draw that. I like doing it with very small lines. So I'm going to do a nice small vertical line at 1, and I'm going to connect it with a horizontal line to my box. And then I'm going to take my maximum at 17, and I'm going to draw a vertical line at 17, and a nice horizontal line across to the box. And that is my box and whisker plot. Now, I color-coded it so it's nice and easy to see where all of these different things are. My minimum is at 1. It's all the way down here. And then Q1 is at 5. The median, or Q2, is at 10. Q3 is at 15. And my maximum is at 17. And that's a box and whisker plot. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure that you drop a comment below, or if you're one of my students, reach out to me how you know how. And that's all. Thank you very much.